Hi, I'm Natasha Bray and welcome to my Client Spotlight series. So if you don't already know me, I'm a success mastery coach and I work with high achievers and rising leaders who really want to unlock their next level of income, impact and inner peace. Today I'm here with Melisa. I'm going to pass you on to Melisa to introduce herself now.
Lovely. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much for inviting me on. So I'm Melisa Bassett and I'm from New Zealand and I'm a transformational alignment specialist and I help people overcome depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I specialize in nervous system regulation and help people to create more inner peace, confidence and joy.
Amazing. Thank you for joining us, Melisa.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Melisa, we've been working together for a while now, haven't we? As part of my one-to-one mastery mastermind,
Yeah,
which we
it's in
started
January, I think.
January. Yeah.
Yeah.
And through that time, we've also had to overcome the extra challenge of a pandemic as well in the middle of the mastermind, which has been interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Do you want to share a little bit about what life and business was like for you back before you started the mastermind?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I had been following you, Natasha, on social media for quite some time, sort of, quietly on the sidelines there, and had seen the success that you had created in your business. And was really inspired by you as a person and also the success that you were creating. So when I saw you had the mastermind coming up, I'd qualified in rapid transformational hypnotherapy back in July 2019. After that, I signed up for a 3-month coaching program. And during that time, I experienced a little bit of growth in my business because I was really wanting to get into the coaching side of things with the RTT. But it really didn't give me the traction that I'd hoped for. And so when I saw the mastermind come online, just everything about that whole package that you'd put together with the mastermind was really, really attractive for me, around authentic leadership and attracting your ideal client. And you were so incredible with the way that your social media content as well. So I really wanted to learn how to do that a bit better. And being an authority and expert in what I do, because I have done a lot of different trainings over the years and through my own self-exploration, trying to, with my own health journey, was really discrediting my own expertise. So through the work that I've done with you, I'm now starting to honour that. Yeah. Yeah.
So you'd trained in RTT hypnotherapy and you'd done some coaching skills as well, is that right?
Yeah.
And you did have some growth in your business. How many clients were you working with, would you say, a month, or what was your monthly revenue before joining the mastermind?
So I was probably lucky to attract 1 to 2 clients per month. One if I was doing really well, and 2 if I was doing exceptionally well. And that was through regularly posting on social media. But yeah, and so now I've gone from attracting 1 to 2 to, in the last couple of months, attracting easily 7 clients. And that was through the pandemic as well. I still haven't got my website up and running, and I don't even have a Facebook group. So it's literally just through my personal page, and I do have a business page which I use from time to time. So it's really just learning what I've learned through you and how to create really powerful social media content that has been the driver behind me attracting those clients. Yeah.
That's amazing to go from 1 to 2 clients a month to now 7, and that's that's been consistently growing for you as well.
Yeah.
I think that's there's lots of really skilled women out there. Like you're obviously very skilled. You had the knowledge, you had the skills, you had the life experience. But I think there's something about not quite knowing how to bring it all together and market yourself in a powerful way, which is the thing that's holding people back from the success that they are capable of, really. So For you, what would you say was the biggest change for you going through the mastermind? What other changes did you see?
Oh gosh, I mean, I experienced so many changes. It's hard to pinpoint it to just one. I suppose for me personally, just the my self-belief, my self-worth, and my self-trust have really skyrocketed. And as they say, you know, your net worth, your self-worth equals your net worth. So I
Yeah.
definitely really value myself, and you know, and honor, like I say, you know, all my everything that I've learnt up until now. I'm really, you know, I honor that as being an authority in what I do. And now looking at that nervous system regulation has been a really powerful way to support clients that have experienced a lot of trauma in their life. So we can actually allow the deep healing work to stick long term. So I guess, yeah, I suppose just being an authority in what I do, and not being afraid to share that, you know, sharing client testimonials, and yeah, and also doing this sort of video testimonial as well. I would never have been able to do that, like right up until working with you, and I still have visibility fears. I feel much more comfortable doing Facebook Lives. You know, of course we still get a wee bit nervous, but yeah, so much more confident in that respect as well. Yeah.
Lots of changes.
Yeah.
Um, so in terms of working with your clients, so what we sort of go through on the mastermind is learning how to package up all of your skills into something unique and really position yourself as someone unique and a leader in the market. And as a result, obviously, we're able to charge much higher prices because there's nobody else out there who can work in exactly the same way that you do, that's got all of your unique combination of life experiences, skills, and qualifications. So, how has that impacted your business, would you say, being able to package everything up in terms of what you can charge your clients?
Yeah. So before I started in January with you, I remember having a conversation with a friend, and I was telling her what my price was, and then you know, she wasn't sure about it, and so then I started to doubt my confidence in charging that. So I was dropping my price below what I wanted to charge as well. So that was back in January, and I was charging around $295, and I was even looking at less than that. And then I started to increase my prices up, you know, and I think when I started with you, yeah, I can't quite remember the timing, but anyway, I think it was around $595. Then I increased up to $997, and then up to $1,200, and just sold my most recent package, a double package at $3,000. So
Yeah,
yeah, and I just honestly never believed that I would be in 6 months' time being able to charge that kind of price and owning it and feeling really comfortable and really confident. If the client didn't take the package, that was okay, because I felt like everything that I was offering her was incredible value for her healing, you know, really deep and healing. Yeah.
That's huge, isn't it? So your single package price is 5x, and your double, obviously, you've now confidently charged what we call the high ticket price, which is 10 times more than what you would charge per client in the past. That's crazy.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. And I think it's, you know, worth emphasizing as well that all of this was through a pandemic. So where the world is in a crisis, your business would still, and you really flourished through that. And
Oh,
kept
yes.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. I did. I literally did flourish through that. And I think just through some, you know, a lot of the healing that work that we did in the first couple of modules as well, and just really just having that really strong sense of self-worth and belief, and you know, of course, the, you know, feeling I'm enough as I am. I already felt so incredibly abundant, and so the energy that I was vibrating at that time was really, really high. And so for a lot of people who are really struggling, then, you know, I sort of became a bit of a magnet to those people that really wanted to shift the way that they were feeling at that time. Yeah.
You have been showing up powerfully. Your social media posts, they always get a lot of interaction and attention. So you've really stepped into that showing up as a leader, which you know, everything I teach is how to build your business organically. You haven't used any paid marketing or any Facebook ads to achieve any of this, which is great for people who are like at those earlier stages of business as well, or maybe not quite getting enough clients to put enough money into marketing, because there's lots of other expenses with business. But yeah, you've achieved all that organically across 6 months. If there was
featured in a magazine.
Oh yeah, I'm featured in a magazine. So part of what we do is help you build your expert status and get look out for opportunities to be featured in PR. And you secured PR. I'm sure you've got more coming up as well.
Yeah, got myself out there for it.
I know you've done a lot of expert talks as well, haven't you, in different communities to build your audience. So literally loads of amazing things that you've been doing across that 6 months. If there was somebody watching this who's interested in working with me or interested in the masterminds in particular, what would you say to that person?
Oh, look, you know, as I've said to you, Natasha, I'm so incredibly grateful for the work that I've done with you, and just having that community as well, you know, just connecting with other beautiful ladies around the world, and just having that platform where we can, you know, bounce ideas off each other. I've really loved the coaching calls, so I've been, you know, showing up to those as much as I can, because even though I might not have a question around a client, I can still learn through the other client questions that come through from other people in the mastermind. And just the growth, really, the growth in myself as a person, and the growth of my business. Like, it's just an absolute no-brainer. And because I've loved it so much, I'm doing the next round as well. So,
oh my God, I can't wait to see where you are at the end of that round.
I know, I'm like I never imagined that I would be where I am, but I did actually set an intention when we started doing some of the early work, and I did actually set an intention for what I wanted to create, and I have achieved it. I didn't put down a dollar figure, or maybe I did, but I can't remember. But I have achieved what I set out to do. Yeah.
And you achieved all this with a family, with another business as well. So it's not like this was the only thing you were doing across that time as well. So
I run 3 other businesses as well.
3 other businesses. You're like a superwoman.
3 children, 3 businesses, and a husband.
Yeah, so that's like 7 children. We pretend I didn't say that, but yeah, no, that's amazing, Hen, to achieve all that with all those other things going on in your life and in the world as well. And I'm really excited to carry on this journey with you. I have no doubt that you are definitely following in my footsteps in terms of, you know, becoming that expert in your niche, becoming seen as a leader, and getting better results with your clients as well. Just touch on that before we.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, before I began, I was getting results, but now, like, you know, and just bringing in the coaching side of it, the deeper healing, some of the tools that we're using in the coaching sessions as well. Clients really love some of the tools that we're using in the coaching sessions, which I wasn't using before I started working with you. That deeper inner healing as well around parent wounds, and that has been incredibly powerful as well. And just the whole package together, really, just really knowing how to put together the package, just going from from the assessment to the consult to the sessions to the coaching sessions, like, just brings it all together so incredibly powerfully. And the results speak for themselves. You know, if I follow the system that you've given us, the results speak for themselves. Like every client is having an incredible transformation.
Yeah. Have you got a favorite transformation?
I've probably got a couple. A recent one that I had a male client, and yeah, he has struggled with depression for a good part of his life, and like I slowed the package down in the beginning because he had just a lot of issues around safety, feeling safe, and so I really wanted to build up that connection and that trust. So I slowed the beginning of the package down and used lots of neurosensory exercises. Yeah, and so the transformation for him has been absolutely wonderful. Just really feeling much more comfortable with who he is, much more confident. Relationships were always a big struggle for him, not being able to create really healthy relationships because he always felt so triggered. And now he's attracted in a beautiful relationship. He's able to have his son with him more often. So yeah, I mean, that one was particularly heartwarming for me. Just seeing the transformation in him and the beautiful connection that he has with his son and his new partner. And then a lady who has had really debilitating panic attacks for quite a long time. After the session, I mean, it was happening so quickly after the session that she was able to do things that she wasn't able to do in a very long time. Just go away from the car, not being able to see the car. She couldn't do that. She always had to stay near the car if she went for a walk. So just massive transformation with her from pretty severe panic attacks and anxiety. Yeah,
That's incredible. That's amazing. And yeah, it's that ripple effect, isn't it, of not just changing their life, but how that ripples onto their families too.
Totally. Yeah.
I think that, you know, what the mastermind is all about is helping you become an authentic leader in your niche, in your field. Because the mastermind's full of people who have all got similar qualifications. But you all package it up in a very different way, which makes you unique. Like no one in that mastermind has packaged everything up the same way you have. And that's what makes you amazing, really bringing all of your experiences together to maximize the results you can get for your clients. And that, like you say, speaks volumes. When you become the best in your area for getting those results, that's when you have this like massive snowball effect in your business, and that's what you're experiencing now, this quite fast growth that's just going to keep multiplying. So that's really
I've got a vision board, and I don't normally do vision boards, but I did one. And I put on there I wanted to be in the top 5% of therapists, and so I really did want to be a leader in my industry. And so and following someone like you who is a leader in doing what you do, I think, for me, I'm always, attracted to people who are really, really successful in their own right in the particular industry that they're in, when I'm looking at that time to, really hone in and learn some new skills in that particular area. Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Hen, and thank you for sharing all of that with us.
You're welcome.
So if anybody is interested in the one-to-one mastery mastermind, if you've got a hypnotherapy background and you want to start to get better results for yourself in your business and with your clients, applications are now open for version 2, which Melissa's also joining us for because she's loved the first round so much. So get in touch and I will hopefully speak to you soon. Okay. Bye, Melissa. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.